From a Christmas radio, a power, the first bit.
Here comes Power 9, here comes Power 9, here comes Power 9.5. It's the spirit of the season, this is Christmas time. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. Fill your hearts with Christmas cheer, 9.5's gonna make it right.
Power 95, the spirit of the season. The views expressed in the following program aren't necessarily those of Power 95. Ladies' Room comes to you compliments of Renwick and Thompson Limited, agents for Western Union, and Beacon Insurance.
Always be sure you settle for more. Get up to 35% off Beacon's fully comprehensive vehicle insurance and still cover a whole lot more. Enjoy higher discounts and better coverage for any kind of vehicle, car, SUV or pickup with free loss of use, windscreen cover and special perils. To sign up, call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt and settle for more today.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they are prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
Buenos dias, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Hope all is well. I'm cold, man. Whew. Freezing in here. Anyways, good morning, everybody. Season greetings. We are officially 6 days away until it's Christmas. Yep. Got you guys here for another day. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. Mine was certainly good. Yeah, football action on the weekend. I think everybody was tuned in. Well, my next team won. I usually support Brazil, but since they were sent home, the next best thing was Argentina. I was just super excited. Shout out to folks at Swizzle, man. Yeah, that was a really nice Sunday morning into afternoon lime at Swizzle Bar and Lounge and Grand Anse. Really, really good vibes. Like, everybody left their home to be out, you know. Drinks was flowing, the vibe was right, food. So shout out to folks at Swizzle, especially the staff. Yeah, you guys, it was good crowd, and you know, when men and sports assemble, it's drinks, you know, so you guys had your hands filled, but did a good job. So shout out to the Swizzle team. Anyways, yeah, that football was super exciting yesterday. It's been a while since I've seen football that had you literally on your toes, you know, for the better half of the game. Everybody was like, okay, Australia, Argentina got it covered. Why are you saying Australia? Argentina got it covered. So can chill now and socialize and do other things. Then boom, back to back, score tied. It was so it was super exciting. You know, it really kept us on our toes. The excitement, the adrenaline, you know, everybody and their brother. People you didn't even know, you made new friends, all in the name of sports. It's amazing how things can bring people together, and there are things that can divide us. You know, sport is a thing that, and I understand now why men really are into their sport, because it really brings them together, you know. People buying drinks or people they don't even know. It was just a really good vibe. So here we are. Anyways, we're back for another week. Good morning, Linda. Morning, Shante. Good morning, Christelle. Who else is here? Morning, Michelle. Spicy Sweet Pea. Good morning, Marianne. Laurel, good morning. Jayla Board, good morning. Onika, good morning to you. Jacqueline, good morning. Happy Monday. Who else is here? Jenalyn, good morning. Samantha, Pascal, good morning. Trisha, Diamond, Alexis, Rita is on the inside. Good morning. Ari, good morning. Trey, yeah, it was the best football ever. Morning, Shemi. Everybody, yeah, Messi could finally put down his boots and go find other things to do with his life. It was an overwhelming moment. It was really, really, really amazing. So that was a great way to start the week, with that energy, especially if your side won. Soccer Pro guys with their France t-shirt on yesterday. So if your team won, you were really pumped to start this week. And of course, it's Christmas week. So that means you got to get a move on. If you have not started yet, the cleaning and the preparation, you don't want to be tired on Christmas Day. So you got to get a head start, The cleaning should have started because Christmas is like the equivalent of spring cleaning. When you do a thorough cleaning from top to bottom, you got your wash outside, your wash inside. It's like you bathe your house and dress it up. You bathe and put on clothes. That's what Christmas is to your home. You power wash everywhere, the yard, the walls, clean windows, clean everywhere. Every nook and cranny gets a thorough cleaning. It's the time of the year when growing up as a child, I absolutely hated. I love the day itself when we got to Christmas Day and you saw the fruits of your labor, but the build up to it, I wish that school would literally close Christmas Eve, but then again, they would kill us with work Christmas Eve. So you have all this work, all the ornaments to clean, all the according to back in the day, the sweet drink bottles to wash and put by the road. You had chair to scrape, chair to vanish. You had to go to the house and sweep out and pack up things. You had to go up in the roof and break cobweb. You had to go under bed. You had to do all this. You had to do that. Tired to kill, but the day certainly made it worth it when you saw the curtain, everything smelling fresh and clean, new curtain, new carpet on the floor, new chair covering, new bed sheets. Everything was new, and you got to eat your fill without wondering, what am I gonna get later. Entire day it was just food, no leaving back, because there's more. There's second and third rounds. So it's a really good time of the year, and I really love Christmas. I really love Christmas for that. But it is what it is. Anywho's, we have two situations. Let me give the first one. I have about 3 more. Sometimes I'm afraid to even go in my inbox because there's just so much. People are actually going through stuff, I don't know why people keep meeting and asking me if these things are real. I mean, it's not happening to you does not make it real. People go through a lot in relationships, and sometimes you just need a second opinion, Anyways, morning Sonia. Yeah, we're up and running again. Morning Oswin. Morning Lisa. Come on in and share the live, guys. I know it's a busy week. People are out and about, so I wouldn't get your full attention because probably out organizing yourself or you're on the job, but we got to do what we got to do, same speed. Yeah, so we have two situations. One is that of, hold on, this lady has a problem with a significant other and his hygiene. She says, how honest are you supposed to be in your relationship? She says, what I mean is, should you be able to tell your partner about themselves without them getting upset? I've been in a relationship going on 2 years. The honeymoon phase has officially played out, so I'm doing everything in my power to love this man with all that I have. We have a beautiful son together, and we do great parenting together also. But lately, she says, it seems he has gotten way too comfortable around me. He doesn't properly groom himself anymore. His hygiene is terrible, and she can't take it. She says, I sat him down and explained to him that it's very detrimental to our relationship and I love him, but he needs to improve on some things. He took offense to it, and now I'm just over it. I keep myself from him. I'm always clean, smelling good, blah, blah, blah. I'm in the wrong for telling him that he stinks sometimes and that it's a complete turnoff. I've already made up my mind that this cannot work. I can't deal with a nasty man. You would think that the people that you're dealing with, you would be able to tell them anything, right? And be open and honest with them, and they wouldn't take it any other way except, the way it was meant to be taken in good faith, with the hope of, either fixing or making something better or changing, whatever the case might be. When it comes to hygiene, it's a very ticklish topic. And it's not like you went behind his back and told somebody who came and told him, you did the right thing. To me, you did what you were supposed to do. Because if you're with somebody and you can't tell them, this, that, or the other, your eye blue or brown, then what exactly is the point? If everything has to be like nice and hunky-dory, and you can't critique, you can't tell them something, then it defeats the purpose, because that person there's nobody else you'll get as close to. Especially if it's an intimate relationship. So why shouldn't you be able to tell somebody about themselves without them getting offended? Morning.
Morning. So, happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Easy fix. Sweetheart, go get a coupon for the spa. I think Nirvana have that. When you have that, if it's external. If you need to get a cleanse, they get a cleanse here one time. Let them know that, look, we won't be meeting people, so shave your armpits properly, please. Make sure you air out your foot. So you're wearing sandals the day before, you do a full body massage, and get into that routine at least once or twice a month when you're not only picking up something systematically that he has to keep up with. Second to that, if it's something a little bit more tricky, like let's say his breath cannot kick in like drop kick, all you need to do is organize something a little bit more funny, like a little humorous. So look, I'm going to the dentist. Let's both go to the dentist because we haven't done cleaning in a while. If you're accustomed doing that, say, babe, they have a special, I'm sure you would like to feel a nice, fresh cleaning, or, no, trick man saying, you go do a whitening. They get a nice price of whitening. No man want no whitening, because I think it's hot. But still, tell you to get a whitening, and when they usually say, look, we can't get a whitening because you need to get a cleaning first. When you get a cleaning, it's like, we can't just clean this thing, get your hose in the back here, we have to get filled. I guess the partner, that can't fill up, man, because then our patrol, that whole thing gone through that crevice is a cliff. So we have to take all that and do maybe a root canal or extraction. So you have to have little ways to see the ripple effect of what you can do to help yourself in that end, other hygiene stuff. But if you don't bathing, I can't help with that. My girl, if you don't bathing, that means you don't behaving. So, what's the shortest way to get a man to bathe?
One bed.
No. Don't come inside with your outside clothes. Don't want to lie down with your outside clothes. No matter if you only go outside once for the day. Don't come inside with your outside clothes. If you start here every day, every single day, and just I think women have to think, you're sticky. Why you feel so sticky? When partner hear the word sticky,
all that to tell a man
when partner hear the word sticky, they watch stoops. And once he does it 6, 7, 10 times, it becomes a routine. So you fall back into his routine. No, he doesn't feel like he win the prize already.
But all of the tell a big man bed by?
She should feel complimented because he feels comfortable enough that, look, I don't need to work harder. I won the prize because you are the prize. I won the prize.
All that to tell a man go on bed? Dan, you have to bed. I have to tell you that you're a big man. You have to bed. I have to tell you all of that.
You don't know how some men free clothes are there. They don't know.
But then again, if you have a heater and outside the breeze blowing cold these days, it was a real cold if you have a heater.
Oh, my girl, buy a heater, buy electric heater. You can buy one of those tankless water heaters. You can buy a solar, buy something to help the man. The man may find that water too cold, like he sacrificed too long to reach where he is, and he say he can't make it. He give up. And within 2 years, my girl, your child, and you want to look forever and a day, you're doing it already. So, work on that.
Hey, Papa.
Stay toxic.
Have a good day. Sizzle. Why I keep saying swizzle? I always saying swizzle. Sizzle bar, not swizzle. Somebody say pressure wash him now. big man go on bed. Lad. They walking like somebody have 2 children, little children, just run behind and they're running around the house naked, and you have to run up and down and ask them, beg them, go on bed, please. A big man, you have to tell a big man go on bed, Jared? Nah, man. But she did say she had a conversation with him. She sat him down and said that it is very detrimental to our relationship. So to me, at this point, homeboy probably have other issues going on, and that relationship is not important to him. Because if somebody's saying to you, listen, I love you, but you are on the brink of losing me, losing our relationship because I can't deal with your hygiene anymore, and you're not doing anything about it. You're not bathing, and the man say you're behaving. So my one foot is practically out the door. So before I put the other one, are you gonna make an effort to take care of yourself, of your hygiene? Because she said she's had sat him down. She had a conversation with him, and he took offense to it. So I guess he rather people meet him on the street and tell him. And then sometimes when you go out, it's not even he they're telling anything or talking about, You they're talking about as the woman, All the things she playing, not just she man do smelling good, and she man do this, and like you have to take responsibility for your man not bathing. How she taking that man not smelling, so how she doing that, so how she doing that. So it's a reflection of you as well. So if you're telling him that it's causing a problem in the relationship and he's on the brink of losing you as a result, and homeboy, instead of saying, you know what, I didn't realize what I need, so let me sort out myself. Instead, he got offended. So tell somebody to tell him. Let's see if he'll be offended or if he'll actually do something about it. Get a friend or somebody to tell him. Morning.
Morning there.
Oh, morning.
Oh, a man is a selfish man. A man need to check it out. Let me say case in point. My girlfriend will tell me sometimes, sometimes I get up early in the morning or you eat certain things. You might not smell your breath, right? Mm-hmm. But she may smell it.
Mm-hmm.
Why should I get vexed about that? I mean, even if I check it and I find, well, I ain't smelling it, I may put up an argument. Mm-hmm. See, I don't smell it or you smell it. Maybe mm-hmm. something else. But I would still go and brush my teeth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Gargle like a stirring or something.
Right. The person's feeling away. The person smells something. And it's your wife. I mean, they say, what's so hard in when I take a wash it up? In fight out with you. You understand? So, I don't know. Maybe the man's read what I do. And he was pretending all his years.
You man get comfortable now. What are you waiting for?
All of that.
All right, Papa. No, but if you can't tell your significant other these things, then it makes no sense. You should be able to tell each other anything, and of course, we both understand that it's coming from a good place. It's not. I'm not being malicious. I'm not saying this to be mean or to offend you or to upset you. It's coming from a good place because I want the best for you. And you find it every time. You go there with that intention, but the other person takes it in a negative way, thinking that you're coming down on them or whatever the case may be. But, like you said, it's a deal breaker for you. You've had the conversation with him. You could bring the horse to the water. You can force him to drink. You can bring him in the bathroom. You can hold him down and beat him. He's a big man. So if you've had the conversation with him and he basically got offended and upset that you fixed your mouth to tell him that you have issues with his hygiene, and instead of him doing something about it, he chose the upset route, then maybe you need to get some people that he don't know, like you know that he don't know, and tell them to tell him. Pass by him and tell him, whoa, God man, you need to bathe. Just pass by him. Set it up. If he goes to a bar, on the street, wherever he is, set up somebody. Set up somebody to tell him. So say, what if the friend don't too Catholic and he actually say, you tell them to tell him he stink. Badly. Get somebody that he don't know. You can't get a friend. If you get a friend, he might be suspicious. Somebody that he know that he don't know for a fact. And set it up. That homeboy know that, hey, pass by him and tell him, boy, your mouth smelling. Or you need to bathe. But something have to do. Because you say you love the man, but the man ain't bathing. Done, hold on fresh. Somebody. I know Grenadians, they have no problem in telling you something like that straight up. So play you and see. Play is first time you see the man. Set up somebody to tell the man you need to hold her fresh. Because he ain't working. And then again, according to see me going through all that. If I can tell you that and if you want to get offended, then it is what it is. You obviously don't care. So why stressing myself over you obeying? Big man so.
People not selling. Chair next door.
What?
People not selling. Chair next door.
Season greetings. The man married for better and for worse. So that the worst part
They
in
ain't
the
married.
relationship.
They're not married.
She had to accept that.
She never accept
Boy,
it.
too nasty, man. Say no more. Boy, I don't beat. I tune so now. Don't beat. You beat. I beat. Say no more.
The prodigal son has put in an appearance. Good morning, Wayne. Well, afternoon, rather. Say no more. I'm not saying no more for real. And then we had another one. So that one is a cut and dry case. You had the conversation with him. He feels offended. You're not comfortable around him. Keep it moving. The end. Someone says, hi, Runa. I have some tea for the ladies' room. So on my job, I'm one of the 4 females that's working at the organization. The rest is just males. Well, you know, men are thirsty. One of the guys in the work is interested in me and keeps telling me he really likes me and I should give him a chance and, oh, I'm a sweet darky, blah, blah, blah. And he wants a relationship with me and wants me to make child for him, yada, yada, yada. Madness. I told the guy I'm not interested and I have a man, but we can be friends. The guy said, oh, you don't want to be friends. You want to be more than friends. He says, I don't know if you want to be my brother. Well, he kept on trying and trying and trying and I kept turning him down over and over. My number one rule is don't ish where you eat. The situation is getting annoying. I overheard him saying to the other colleagues that he doesn't give up, but sooner or later he will because I don't want him and I'm not interested. I already have someone in my life. Plus, he's not my type. And even if he was my type, I still will not be interested. Well, recently I noticed when I asked the guy work-related questions, he has been answering me very aggressively and giving me attitude. The guy is angry with me for no reason. Mind you, he has been working at the organization longer than me. And there was a girl that used to work there, but she left. A blackbird told me it was because of one of the males, but I don't know who. The guy is trying to frustrate me, but I won't pay him no mind. My question is, why when women turn down men, they can't accept it and want to make your life a living hell? I guess it's a little ego thingy, and that fear of rejection. People don't like being rejected, male or female. I strongly believe it's an ego thing, especially, you know, some people, and if you were to actually get with him, you'll be surprised that it was just to have some, you know, coitus with you. And as soon as it's ended, he tosses you aside. It's just to put another mark on his boat to say, okay, well, I had her, I got her. That's like for bragging rights. Because the same way he's having the conversation with his other colleagues about he's not going to give up. There's nothing that says that he's even legitimate, that he's 100% real. So I definitely agree with you. My next step is to go to HR because it's harassment. It's basically bordering on harassment. Well, not bordering, it is harassment because he's asked you out, you've turned him down, you've declined more than one occasion, and he's not giving up. As a matter of fact, he's telling his other work friends that he does not give up easily, not about to give up. So if you telling him that you're not interested is not working, apparently, evidently he's not the manager, he's not the boss, he's not the owner of the company, then you probably need to go a step further and report him to either HR, if you don't have an HR department, then to the employer, your employer, that it is becoming difficult to work because this individual is constantly harassing you, even though you've told them numerous times you're not interested in anything of the sort, any relationship. You're already in a relationship and yet still he's persisting. So that might be your next bet. If not that, then find another job. And in these coconius time where jobs are very hard to come by, I'm assuming that you would want to hold on to your job, but at the same time want to do your work in peace. Plus, you're getting attitude now when you're asking for help with certain things, aggressiveness and attitude and all of that. Listen, there are some petty people there. Not only women, their petty side can come out. There are some men that can be very, very, very petty. And his thing is, okay, unless I get what I want, I'm not going to make anything easy for you. So you need to take it a step further. Go to HR, go to your employer, and explain the situation. I'm sure you have evidence to support your claim, or you can find evidence to support your claim of him harassing you and you asking him not to. You're not interested, but yet he persists. So there's basically two options here. One, either you tell him that you're going to report him if he continues to. Well, three. One, you could either leave the job. Two, tell him for the last time to stop, cease and desist, or you are going to report him to management. Or three, you report him without telling him anything. That's basically the options you have now. Otherwise, like he said, you're gonna continue to do it until you get super frustrated, and then you up and leave. Someone says, I'm blaming you because what you're telling him all they could be friends for. Automatically he thought you would have a chance. You go to work not to make friends. Tell him you don't want him, and that is that, but all they could be friends. Someone says, stick to your standard, have a serious conversation with this guy. Be professional. Additionally, there should be a work policy on dating, so talk to your manager. If that does not work, start bullying him when you know they get paid. Ask him for large sums of money. Man, you get it. You definitely see all your bad mind. So says, if you have an HR department, report him. Never a good idea to keep a guy who's trying to, get with you like that as a friend. Bring him to HR, let him get more mad and have an attitude. He needs a timeout. That's harassment in the workplace, and a serious one of that. What if he actually tries something? You need evidence of the harassment, and you reporting him to HR is a good start. I don't find this funny at all. Me either. Imagine you go to work to do your work and go home. You don't go to work to be doing double work, to have somebody harassing you constantly, this, that, this, and commenting on what you're wearing and your smell and your hair, and you just can't get a day's rest. You can't get a peace of mind. Then you're just gonna be frustrated every day. You're gonna hate the thought of going into work because of that one person. So let him know again for the last time that it is harassment. Collect your evidence, report him. Someone says this thing is so normalized they think it's funny. Management hardly addresses those issues in Grenada, and we have to change that. A lot of the time they're aware of it, you report it, and it's nothing because they probably need the person's assistance. Probably is a good employee otherwise, apart from the harassment part, so they don't want to get involved, don't want to fire the person. So you literally have to be the one to leave. And it happens. It happens in a lot of workplaces. You go to work and you can't get you have no peace. People just wouldn't accept the fact that, hey, we're here to work. We're not here to be friends or any romantic partners or anything of the sort. I don't even like you as a workmate, much less to like you as a companion. Get it together.
I mean, that's a cut and dry story. Now, first of all, if it becoming a problem where your work production is being affected, you need to go to management. And if he's the owner of the business or whatever, put it on informer, new today, say no more. Or if you have a wife, go to the wife. This is a season for giving and sharing. So, yeah, put him on blast. Say no more.
The season. What is the season for? Say no more for real. Let's see if we can get a couple more comments before we go. Yeah, I ain't staying long without it today. Now I'm hungry. Someone says that's true. When a man realizes a woman doesn't want him, he tries to make her life hell. But continue to do your work and ignore him. Most likely his attitude would never change. Focus on your job, or as someone has pointed out, your issue. Take your issue to the HR department. Someone says, well, I thought you wanted advice, as if go to HR or something. That's all it is to it. It's not that complicated. It says women created this problem for themselves by telling men they should not give up. You're either interested or you're not. Report him to HR. Someone says you like what he's doing because I've already put him in his rightful place. Even so, if it's the police I have to get, that's harassment. report him. Report him to HR. That's all. Give him a warning first, one more time, informing him that you will report him to HR if he continues. And if you don't see any change, then do just that. So you have the options at your hand. You decide what you're going to do. But there are options. Yeah? So you want to go to work every day and somebody harassing you, somebody in your head the whole day. Woman, this, I want to do this. No, I'm not interested in you. Didn't come here for that. Lady already told you she's not interested. How much more you're not interested you want to hear? Some of y'all think you're God's gift to women. One person turn you down and you're going to continue to persist until you get through. Not everybody's your cup of tea. Maybe the lady likes coffee. Maybe she doesn't. Johanna told you she's already in a relationship. She's not interested, but yet still you're continuing. And then, woman bad. And woman this, woman that, yada, yada, yada. So it's just about selfishness on your part. You decide that that's what you want, and you're going to get it by any means necessary, regardless of her not being interested. Come on, man. She does not want you. Alright? Suck it up. There probably will be somebody else who does. There's somebody for everybody. Alright? So leave the lady alone. She's not looking for no work husband. None at all. According to my friend, none at all. Anyways, guys, I'll see y'all tomorrow, God's will. We'll be back in the room for another one. It's a busy week. I know y'all are out and about, so I don't want to keep you. Go do your do. Sort out yourself. Della, you put your fruits to soak already? I don't find I hear you talking about cake this year. You know, what really going on with you? Anyways, happy Monday, y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Yeah?